a Golden Demons quality. It just, you know.
Well, I tell you what, if I didn't have time, I'd probably get them painted. If I didn't have the time, or if I was like wasted, I'd get them painted. Because
well,
I like having painted stuff.
If I was rich, yeah, I'd you know, have one of each army, and you know.
I ain't going that far.
I mean, yeah, and some of the companies out there now, like Blue Moon Minis, one of our sponsors.
A fine company, again, a fine establishment.
Reasonable, but some of these companies out there are, oh my God. Let's not even go there because I'll get the hate mail going. I've already done it on YouTube once or twice.
You talk about people pricing themselves out of business, and especially in this economy, for better or worse, people don't have that kind of expendable income. They don't. I mean, people have money for rent, food, the mortgage, the electric bill, and when it comes to, hey, you know what, do I want to paint these minis for $1 billion, that ain't going to happen.
Well, it's just like here at the tattoo shop. I'm one of the cheapest shops in town. Oh, is that our pizza?
I think that's our pizza.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. We got food coming. Wow, it is. Hey there. Thanks.
How's it going?
Just fine.
1582.
Have a good one, man.
Yes, have a good one.
Are we going to cut this part out or leave it in?
Well, yeah, we should probably cut it out. All right, Peter. It's okay, baby.
All right, now we're going to go on to...
locking the door so we don't get an idiot coming in. Yeah. Just like here at the tattoo shop. You know, I'm one of the cheapest guys in town. Other guys in town, if I charge $100 for it, there's shops here in town that'll charge $200, $300, $400. Now, you might get one of those people a week. You might get two, but like that, $300. They might get one, they might get two. Me, if I'm charging $100, I'll probably get 5 or 6. So in the long run, I made more by doing it a little cheaper. And I think that's what some of these businesses don't realize is we don't have the money, you know, and the armies are so big, like you said, 5,000 points. Yeah. What's that going to cost somebody to have it painted? I mean,
oh my God.
Wow. So my thought is, do it yourself. It doesn't have to look beautiful. Now, if you want a unit or two that are just specials, okay, yeah. Or maybe your leader, pay somebody to do it up really sweet. But your bulk of your army, do it yourself. It's not that hard. They don't have to look like Picasso pieces. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, that's just my thought.
Send emails.
Yeah, like we said, all hate mail, bootleggamernation at att.net. Subject line, Dale or bootleg, we hate you.
All right, what's next? What's next, Dale?
Let's see, our little cheat sheet. Movies. Gamer movies.
We should start with the all-time classic with Tom Hanks, shouldn't we? What was that called?
Monsters and Mazes?
Monsters and Mazes, where if you play the game, if you play any kind of role-playing game, you're going to go mad and stab somebody and lose your mind.
Oh.
Yeah. That's classic stuff. Look, I don't understand how our little, I don't want to call it our group, I'm going to call it a group, our little society within the society. Why community, yeah, why we get painted like a bunch of nutcases. But generally, they're just normal people. They're just working, normal people. You don't go crazy playing the game. If you're going crazy playing the game, you shouldn't be playing the game. And you got some issues. Yeah, you got some issues other than that. Okay, you go crazy watching TV. So that I remember as a kid watching that and it pissing me off. I remember watching this going, what? Are people going to think I'm going to stab somebody now because I have a bunch of little funny dice? I mean,
here's a good one. My DM, Handyman Jim, his mom was very religious, and she heard that Dungeons & Dragons was devil worshipping. So she's ready to burn all the books. She went up into his room and gathered everything up. He just happened to come home from school as she's getting the gasoline out.
Oh, my God.
Because she's going to send these straight to hell. You know, these instruments of the devil. and we actually had to make her sit down and watch us play and see that there's, you know, no conjuring going on. Yes, we're casting spells, but, you know, we're saying the name of the spell and we're rolling a dice. We're not cutting up chickens or...
I know, it's just a board game without the board. People, I mean, come on.
You got to think, society and the media always goes after the weak-minded person and scares them to death. You know, just like after 9/11. Go buy duct tape and Visqueen. That'll save you.
Right.
Wrap your house up in duct tape.
Some duct tape. That'll work.
Think how stupid that sounds. That we're sitting here thinking about it, but there was a rush of hardware stores was going empty on, and Visqueen and duct tape is not going to save you from.
I'd like to think that our community is full of more reasonable people than most.
They're not.
Oh, no, you don't think?
Handy wipes, the little things, the little wet naps.
Oh, no, I'm talking about gamers in general. Do you think
gamers are, we're probably a little bit smarter than the average Joe.
You gotta read this stuff!
Yeah, we've got to figure out all these rules.
You gotta figure out, there has to be some kind of logical process in your brain if you're figuring this stuff out.
But society at large is pretty damn dumb. I mean, we have instructions on wet naps.
Yeah.
First instruction, and I swear to God, look at this. Go get a thing of wet naps. On the outside, there are instructions on it. First one is open up package. Well, fuck, that's what I was doing wrong. I didn't know I had to take it out of the package.
It's not wet. I don't understand why.
Yeah, it's not clean enough.
So that's our little rant on the movie. We'll bring you more movie information. We'll probably talk about The Watchmen in another one, or Underworld. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm going to go and find Monsters and Mazes here in the next week or two.
I watched it once, like I said, and it pissed me off so horribly.
Well, we'll give it another shot, and then we'll do a full in-depth review.
Yeah.
Because on these movie sections, what I would like to do is go through and do a review on some of these gamer movies, and then show you guys how to take source material out of it to put in your games. You know, how many times have you went to the movies and seen a karate flick and you come out thinking you're Bruce Lee? You know, whoa, whoa! If that movie got you that excited, you should be able to take some of that information out of there and throw it into your campaigns. So
that's fun. That's fun.
I think that'll be something that we can do here in the future.
All right.
Well, let's take a break, pay some bills, show some sponsors, get a little bit of this pizza before it goes cold, and then we'll be back to you guys.
Right back.
Cool?
Cool. Hi, we're back from the break. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing. I played one game and I thought it was really good. Dale GM'd it, so he's going to talk to you a little bit about the series.
Cue the dogs.
That's right.
For those of you who aren't getting this, there'll be a blooper reel at some point. We tried doing this and the dogs just went ballistic.
Listen, never work with children and animals.
Yeah. They're not even in the shot and they're ruining stuff.
That's right.
But, yeah. Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing. This is its second incarnation as far as I know. Black Industries, which is Black Library, which is Games Workshop, did it years ago, and then I guess it went off the market for a while, and they brought it back. Now, just like Dark Heresy, they've since dropped it. As you can see, they did a lot of stuff before they dropped it. Fantasy Flight has since picked it up,
okay.
So it is going. And you can get on the website and get adventures. These, I believe, are fan-created. Some may be from employees, but they're halfway decent. This was actually one that I was going to run you through. I've got several of them that I just looked up and printed off. As long as you got the ink, you can see at the time where I did this, my ink was running low because it looks pink. But
well, let me ask you something. Do you need all these books to play, or do you? Just
don't need all of them.
What is all this stuff, Dale?
This is the whole world so far.
So this is every book that they had to offer.
Yeah, I have them all. So